Hello, today we are learning how to read the periodic table of the elements. So on this board I already drew the information for oxygen. We all know oxygen, this is the part of the air that we breathe. And oxygen has the symbol O, so the element here is oxygen, and the symbol is the O, so it's the O. And then you see a few numbers up there, the number 8 here. And the number 8 is the atomic number. So the atomic number is 8. And what does that mean? So the atomic number is the number of protons. So we have 8 protons, and this is the atomic number. I shorten that up here. Okay, so we know that oxygen is an uncharged element. So it does not have a positive or a negative charge. But we also know that protons have a positive charge. And the protons are usually located in the nucleus. So we have 8 protons in the nucleus. So there are 8 protons there. So if oxygen has 8 protons, it also has to have 8 electrons. So what we see is that the number of protons equals the number of electrons. So we also have 8 electrons. Now, the 8 electrons, I already drew them in here. So you see those little dots here. These are my electrons. And I used a model where we have those valence shells. And in the first valence shell, 2 electrons fit in. And in the second valence shell, we can get up to 8 electrons. Now, you see that there are only 6 at the moment. And that will lead us to the next step eventually. So far we know the atomic number is the number 8. Then we know that the O stands for the element oxygen. And then the last number is the 15.999. Now, sometimes it's written also as a 16. And I think our textbook might actually use a 16. So the number 16 is the atomic mass number. So let's just write a 16 in here. And the atomic mass number is the total mass of all the protons, neutrons, and electrons. Per definition, protons and neutrons have all a mass of 1. So 8 protons will have a mass of 8, and then the neutrons will also have 8. Now, the electrons are so small that we can neglect their mass. So 8 plus 8 would give 16. However, the 15.99 is the average mass, or the average atomic mass of all the oxygens. So there must be some oxygens that have 1 neutron less than 8. Because we know that the number of protons is the atomic number. And the number of protons in oxygen is always 8. However, the number of neutrons can vary. Most of the oxygens have 8 neutrons, but some of them might have less. So if you would add up all the oxygen atoms together and then divide it by the number of the oxygen atoms, we would receive the number 15.99. However, just to make it a little bit easier on us, we will go with 16 in this case.